on a skyscraper that's being built, and only thing it has is just the metal poles, metal bars that hold that's the skeleton of the building.
Mhm.
And nobody can see this baby at the top floor crawling.
So wait, didn't that bother you? So that bothered you that
No. It
movie?
doesn't. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, but that's what you're saying is the stupid formula where everybody is just so stupid. How do you miss a baby that's on a tractor? How do you miss a baby that's on the highway? How do you miss a baby that's floating in the river? Like, right? How do you miss all that? But that's the beauty of cinema and imagination is that it doesn't have to make sense. But
yes.
Going back to your point about Black cinema, I do kind of agree with you that I have gotten tired of like the same narratives that we and not because everybody has their preference, and I'm not knocking anybody who enjoys it, but yeah, I got tired of seeing like. Now I will say this: I do like Tubi cinema.
Well, Tubi is that's everything I just talked about. Tubi and taste that and do. I dig me some Tubi.
I like gangster movies on Amazon and stuff like that. Like I do like I do love the independent films. Yes, they have a formula. Tyrone gets out of prison, tries to find a new life, but his homeboys pull him back for one run, and it doesn't end well. Like I get it. But there's something fascinating about those independent writers because those independent writers seem to really be talking more of a true space than your other writers.
I mean, yeah, but we know that because we grew up across the street from what they showing us.
Right. But I like hearing their stories. I do like hearing their stories. And then, don't let them add their rap songs. Don't let them add the one of the tracks where they really flowing and shit. Like, I like some of the I like the Amazon and Tubi cinema, but I don't like slavery movies. I really don't, because it's like, why do we keep showing our trauma? I don't care how you spin it. I don't care how
That's Black cinema.
That's just some of Black cinema. I don't know. But I struggle with like the slave movies, and sometimes depending on the games. But I do like what was that movie with Lawrence Fishburne? And he was Hoodlum. Now that one was dope. Hoodlum was dope.
I'm not saying they're not good movies because depending on the story, if they can tell the same thing differently, I mean, okay, but it's still essentially the same thing. But again, I don't mind seeing them. I don't mind watching them to that degree. Like I'm not like, I mean, like you said, I'm just tired of seeing with movies, period. Like with movies, period. It's not just Black cinema, it's just movies, period. Like I'm just saying the same. I'm no. Look. What you say? That's what you said about about Baby's Day Out. That's the beauty. That's the part of entertainment. I understand that. I know how to take myself out of reality, like we're supposed to do with all sorts of entertainment. Right. I understand. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that all the time. I mean, I do that. But at the same time, it's more so of this same story being said, just with different people saying it. It's different actors saying the same story. Different actors saying the same thing, but using different dialogue and all that stuff. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, no, I rarely seen anything new. Like nobody can tell anything new.
There's a movie called Five Nights at Freddy's that's come out. I want to see that.
Not new. It's been told.
The video game is old, but there hasn't been a movie.
But that's not what I mean by new. I don't mean that by new. I mean, what I mean by new is a completely new story.
A new story, a new concept.
Yeah, we either seen Rosewood 100 times, but different movies, or we either seen Hoodlum a bunch of times. Power, Ghost, all of them are the same as that thing. Like,
true story.
Snowfall, true or not, it didn't
I
still
love
the same
Snowfall.
thing.
I love
Same
Snowfall.
thing. Same thing though.
I get it. I get it. Drugs in the 90s. Kingpin takes out a lot of folks, loses in the end. I get it. Yes. But sometimes I do feel like the storytelling piece, everybody has a different way. Because John Singleton, I think, did a beautiful job with Snowfall.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even catch my interest because none of that catches my interest. Absolutely none of that.
Not one bit. You liked it.
One Empire, none of that stuff catches my interest. None of that catches my interest because is you selling drugs, you killing, you selling drugs and killing. And, yeah, it's literally all the same thing. So again, it just doesn't interest me.
Oh, I know one that would probably Black female serial killer.
Nope.
Why?
The title alone.
It's called.
Never been done.
It's called. Yes, it has. It's called Swarm. It's on Hulu.
Oh, and watched it. It was good.
Bam.
It was good. But told before. But it was good.
And it's exactly what you were saying. It was unique. It was very different. We've never seen actually, she ended up being a bisexual Black queer woman being a serial killer all over for the name of meeting her famous idol. That was pretty dope.
It was dope. I like that. I do like that. Yeah. Yep, I do like that one.
But we need more of the uniqueness like that. And I agree with you.
Exactly. And we do have gems. Have gems. And it sucks that a lot of those gems do come from the Jamie Foxxes, the big name cats already. That kind of sucks because Tubi would be off the chain dope if we had those uniqueness like that. Like it wouldn't be no app messing with Tubi to me if they were just unique on that level.
Right.
Have you seen Synchronic before? It has Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie in it, the guy who plays Falcon.
Yeah.
For the Avengers. Oh, do me a favor. I would love to have. I've been looking for people to talk about that movie with.
Synchronic. Okay.
It's on Netflix, I believe.
Wait a minute. Let me see. It feels like maybe I did watch it, but you know what?
Time travel?
Well, here's the other piece. I suck at watching movies.
Oh, okay.
So I will watch this because I do like him as an actor. And I feel like I want to say I did watch it, but you know what happens? I'll turn on a movie and then I start scrolling through my phone and then I miss the entire movie.
Don't look up.
I don't look up. Right. It becomes background.
I'm just saying that movie. I'm talking about the movie itself. Oh. That's what Don't Look Up is about.
Oh, I did see Don't Look Up. I was like, yeah, no, I don't look up. Like, but no, I'll watch this. I will watch this movie. We're gonna have a discussion on Synchronic.
Yeah, please. Like I already had a discussion on it of something that we already talked about Black movies. Now, that's not a Black movie, but if I don't want to say what I'm about to say, because I don't want you to go into the mindset of what it could possibly be. Like I want you to watch the movie like we ain't never talked about it before. Okay. So yeah, because I do want to have a talk about it. Then we can set up something and talk about it if you would like to.
I would love to talk about They Clone Tyrone. I have not been able to break that one down. Have you broken that one down yet?
What you mean break it down? It's white people doing white people stuff. What you talking about?
You cannot stupefy it like that. You can't stupefy it like that because it wasn't white folks doing white stuff because at the end, who was the top of it?
He sold his soul. As we say, sold your soul, or that keep it real conversation that we talked about, or we mentioned earlier, he wasn't keeping it real. Well, no, he wasn't keeping it real. Well, I guess I can say no, he wasn't keeping it real. He wasn't keeping it real because I feel like, well, we needed the white people in order for him to get to the position he was in to do what he was doing. What he was doing was all personal. That's what I got. It was all personal at the end. Like he did this for himself, and he allowed himself to be, I guess you can say, a lackey of white in order to get what he was after. And
what I took from it was that he was an Uncle Tom. He is your Clarence Thomas. You're uppity black that gets put in a position to lowercase other blacks.
Yeah. Do have you heard the supposed updated version of what Uncle Tom is that it's not really an Uncle Tom. He got framed supposedly. I didn't do too much research other than what I heard about it. That the supposed real Uncle Tom got framed to be what we call an Uncle Tom. It wasn't really him doing it. But I always prefer to say Uncle Ruckus anyway.
Uncle Ruckus.
Even before I heard that.
Uncle Tom, now it's Uncle Ruckus.
Even before I heard that new supposed intel about Uncle Tom, I was already calling him Uncle Ruckus. Like, you freaking Uncle Ruckus, you.
Okay, well, we're fine. You got the Uncle Ruckuses of the world that just naturally draw to the beauty of whiteness, and they will lowercase other black folks in order to uphold the standards of what they think beauty and greatness is, which is whiteness. That's what I got from They Clone Tyrone, was that you had an Uncle Ruckus, and and white folks look for an Uncle Ruckus sometimes. Who can you align with that says, yeah, the Ku Klux Klan wasn't a bad group of folks. They was just trying to work through the union stuff, and black folks was just taking all the jobs.
Exactly. The Ku Klux Klan with the Black Panthers just white. Of course.
Exactly.
We know that. We know that.
You know what? I'm gonna put a twist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Is it wrong for white folks to be proud to be white?
I think anybody should be proud to be who they are. That's you. Like I be seeing white people crying or telling me, or not telling me, but I have some told me, but saying, I'm sorry. But a white sorry holds absolutely zero value to me. Like, your sorry means absolutely jack, because unless you are what we're talking about, you yourself, you have zero to be sorry about, because you're not what we're talking about. But that falls up under the criteria of you being raised to be racist or ignore racism. Person individually, no. I mean, individually, yes. As a whole, no. You should not be proud. You should not be proud. And you brought this on yourselves. They brought this on themselves because for what we know, according to what they say, they're the ones who wrote history. Therefore, you wrote yourselves as what we call a nigga is. You wrote yourselves to be the niggas in history, but again, here we are, the niggas in history for some reason. No. So man, I guess I guess I'm gonna go with no. I honestly, you know what? I kind of feel like white people probably shouldn't even be allowed to be on Earth with us.